All right, today we're diving into something really special. The simple, everyday gestures that tell you so much about Vietnamese culture. This whole thing was sparked by a really powerful speech about how the smallest actions can hold the biggest meanings. And it all starts with this one idea. I mean, that just says it all, doesn't it? We're not here to just list off a bunch of rules like a textbook. No, we're actually going to try and uncover the soul of a culture. And the amazing part is, it's all hidden in plain sight, in things you might see every single day. And this whole idea, it comes from a very real place. This isn't just theory. Our guide for today is a speech given by a teacher, Lung Van Hein, at Chun Pul High School in Vietnam. And that's just a perfect example of how this stuff works, right? Culture isn't just in books. It's passed down from person to person through teaching and real connection. Okay, so where do we even begin a journey like this? Well, it starts with the most basic human thing there is, a greeting. And more specifically, it all starts with a simple smile. So why a smile? It seems obvious, right? But, and this is going to be a theme today, there's the answer you think you know, the surface level answer. And then there's what's really going on underneath. And yeah, here's that surface level answer. A smile is friendly, it makes a good impression. We all get that. That's universal. But in Vietnam, that's just the starting point. It's like the key that unlocks the door to something way, way deeper. Just listen to the wording here. A smile doesn't just say, hi, it erases distance. Think about that. It's a powerful message that says, I respect you, I welcome you. It's not just a greeting, it's an active invitation to connect. So you see, the greeting is this really layered thing. The smile is the open door. But then there's the order of things, which is just as crucial. You always greet elders first. And that's not just some old-fashioned rule to be polite. It's a living, breathing tradition. It's how you show respect for the entire family structure, which is really the foundation of the whole community. All right, let's build on that. We're moving from a public greeting to something a little more intimate. What happens when you're a guest in a Vietnamese home? Because you're not just walking into a house, you're really stepping into a unique cultural space. Now, taking off your shoes, a lot of us have heard of this custom, right? It's common in many parts of Asia. But again, let's not just stop at the what. Let's ask why. What's really behind this simple act? And again, there's that practical, surface-level answer. It keeps the house clean. Sure, but if that's all we see, we're missing the whole point. We're missing the heart of it. This really gets to the core of it. Taking off your shoes isn't just about dirt. It's about honoring the home as a special place. And when you bring a small gift, it's not about how much it costs, it's about showing your heart. And then, when your host offers you tea or a snack, accepting it is how you accept their hospitality. You see how each one of these little things builds on the last? And this quote, wow, it just hits so hard. This culture is a culture of sharing, so refusing that offer of tea, it might feel like you're just not thirsty, but it can come across as refusing the person's whole heart. That's a really powerful idea to wrap your head around. Okay, now we're getting to what you could argue is the absolute center of Vietnamese family life, the meal. This is so much more than just eating. It's a ritual, a moment of kinship where the culture is literally kept alive and passed down from one person to the next. So, at a family meal, there's a really important question. Who gets to eat first? This gets right to the heart of the mealtime ritual, because the order of things, it matters a lot. It tells you everything about the values of the culture. And the answer is simple. It's the oldest members of the family. Grandparents, parents, they are always invited to eat first. And here we go again, peeling back the layers. This isn't just good manners, it's gratitude in action. It's a way of saying, without words, thank you. Thank you for everything you've done. It strengthens that family bond with every single meal. That's how you build a resilient culture, right there at the dinner table. And hey, even the tools you use have deep meaning. So here are two huge don'ts when it comes to chopsticks. First, never stick them standing straight up in your rice bowl. It looks like incense for the dead, so it's a majorly bad omen. And second, don't point at people with them. Just don't. It's disrespectful. See, tiny actions, but they have these huge meanings. Okay, so we've talked about greetings, being a guest, sharing a meal, but you might be thinking, why does this all matter today in our super connected world? Well, this is where we see just how important these little things can be on a much bigger stage. And look, the benefits are crystal clear. When someone from outside the culture takes the time to learn this stuff, they don't just look polite, they actually fit in better. When you show that respect, people genuinely welcome you. And when you really get these values, that's when you build strong, lasting connections, whether it's for friendship or for business. And this is maybe the most important point of all. Culture isn't about showing off or putting up walls. It's the complete opposite. It's the very thing that allows us to connect with each other in a way that's real and meaningful. So let's pull all these threads together. The flame in small things. I love that. It really gets to the idea that the true strength of Vietnam, of its culture, is found in all these little details we've been talking about. Think about it. A smile, a cup of water, sharing food. Each one is packed with meaning. They're like the pillars holding everything up. Respect, hospitality, family. And those pillars support the entire culture. And this is the real emotional heart of the speech. The idea that all these simple, humble things, these are what have created an immensely great Vietnam. It's such a powerful statement, right? It finds national strength not in big monuments, but in small, everyday moments between people. So I want to leave you with a question to think about. After hearing about the deep meaning behind all this, which of these simple acts do you find the most beautiful? It's a really nice thought to end on, isn't it? That the soul of a culture often shines brightest in the smallest of things. Thanks so much for joining me.